The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
To about the 35, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Throwing on third and long. Holt. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Off the play fake. Holt. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now third down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle they go. Beer. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Off play action. Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Back to throw. Holt. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Holt. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holt. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! A great play there. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On first down, Holt. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Beard. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake. Holt. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Holt sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll roll him out right. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Back to throw. Holt. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 2nd down now. Beard, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, Holt, he finds his man complete. It's Stevens. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for the... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting in. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On second down, Beard. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Up the middle they go. Beard. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Off play action. Holt rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On third down, Holt. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. 11 yards for number 11. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Two times.
They'll try and sneak it here.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
He hits Mooney going across the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. On first down, Beard. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 2nd down now, Beard, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a throw here to his running back.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Off the play fake. Holt. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Hey, check that, street. Check 52.
He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
18 Cardinal.
Now a give, right side. Beard. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
To throw on third down. Holt. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Looking to throw. Holt. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Buffalo 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Back to throw. Holt. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun. Holt. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So the Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Cougar 19.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
To throw on second down. Holt able to hook up here with Ridley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Stevens. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals have just... That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Cards, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Chicago, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.